So this is an interview with Bill Maher giving an interview to Michael Scheuer, the former head of the Bin Laden unit. I found it very disrespectful that Benjamin Netanyahu compared the Gazan attack on Israel to the 9/11 attack on the United States. The difference was the Gazan attack on Israel happened in response to the vandalism and theft of churches and mosques in Palestinian territories, and the fact that the Israeli police forces did nothing. As far as I'm aware, now I'm not justifying the Gazan attack. I do not agree with any violence whatsoever, period. Okay, I don't think that deserves any type of violence. However, the 9/11 attack happened to the United States simply because the United States blindly supports Israel and the Israeli policies in the Middle East, the Israeli policies that subjugate and basically harm Islamic people, particularly the Palestinians. That was the reason. We know that. Michael Scheuer knows that. Michael Scheuer was the head of the Bin Laden unit and is the person that knows the most about Bin Laden. But let's hear what he has to say to Bill Maher here.
So I guess we're always still trying to figure out why this man and the people he has inspired are trying to attack us. And I believe what you say, and I think it's more about our policy than our way of life. But would you grant me this, that as long as there is an Israel in the world, and I'm a big supporter of Israel, and as long as America backs it, the kind of Muslims that take their religion that seriously that they would strap on a suicide belt are always going to be out for us and always going to be trying to kill us?
I think we can reduce it very seriously, sir. I disagree with you on Israel, but...
In what way? You're not a supporter?
I hope Israel flourishes. I just don't think it's worth an American life or an American dollar.
Now watch Maher's reaction. What Maher does not grasp the fact that Israel is not America. The mindset of the Zionist is when you say that you're not going to die for Israel, or you don't think that your children should die for Israel, or you don't think that you should give your money to Israel, you somehow become an anti-Semite. The truth of the matter is, Israel is not the United States.
You don't think the existence of Israel in the world is worth an American life or an American dollar?
Not only Israel, sir, but Saudi Arabia or Kuwait or Bolivia. I'm much
You're really not telling me that Israel is on a par with Saudi Arabia.
I'm telling you, what I'm telling you, sir, is I'm most interested in the survival of the United States.
But Israel is a democracy in a part of the world that has none.
So what, sir? It doesn't matter to Americans if anyone ever votes again.
It doesn't...
We'll get we'll get by just fine, sir.
I wouldn't get by just fine.
Now what's funny, does Bill Maher live in Israel? No. If Bill Maher wants to support Israel, why doesn't Bill Maher move to Israel and support Israel from Israel?
So you're saying, like back in 1973, when Israel's very existence was threatened in the Yom Kippur War, and we did come to their aid, we shouldn't have done that, and we shouldn't do it again?
What I'm saying, sir, is we should have revisited the situation after 1973 and not be the unqualified sole supporter of Israel at the moment. I think it earns America tremendous pain and increasingly dead Americans fighting wars that are not ours to fight.
But you did say, I mean, after 9/11, you said the only way to win is to kill more of the enemy.
Yes, sir.
Anywhere we can without a great deal of concern for civilian casualties.
Yes, sir. I said that exactly.
You still believe that? You
Absolutely.
Still believe that's the way to win, is to kill our way out of it?
That's part of it, sir. The other part is what Mr. Paul has said, is to stop intervening in their world except when it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what about what Alan Greenspan said this week, that the intervention in Iraq is largely about